Pinball machines. Arcades. Montreal, do I have your attention? Why's the camera slanted? Hello friends, Kevin here, and today I'm taking you guys to two spots that I would recommend in the city. For those of you that have been following the channel for X amount of time, you guys know that I absolutely love video games. I also make it a point to try to find the best spots to play video games in any city I go to. Or country. Some of you guys have been watching the Japanese vlogs. Or the Korean ones. If you haven't, please check those out. But today, since I'm spending the entire summer here in Montreal, I'm taking you to two spots. North Star Pinball and Arcade Montreal. Now it's still daylight out, and North Star has allowed me permission to go inside and film a little bit for you guys. So although I'm not going to be crushing a bunch of beers because they're not actually open right now, I will be showing you some of the pinball machines that they have on offer. Let's start with North Star Pinball. Also, I'm walking from one place to another, and I'm walking through the Plateau, and I used to live here. A lot of the stores that I once knew are closed now. Everything's changed. I would say even in the last like 5-6 years, so much is different. The weebs must have moved in because look at this Lloyd sticker. Spy Family, for those of you that know. And speaking of Spy Family and weebs, Otakuthon is coming up and we're gonna be there. Come say hi. If you're wondering what kind of bars that I would probably frequent the most, it would be something a little like this. North Star Pinball is not the shiniest place on earth. It's got some grit to it. It's got a little bit of grime to it. It's got a Kiss-O-Matic machine on the side, a boomerang machine, they got beer pong, and then wall-to-wall pinball machines. But not just newer pinball machines through the era, from Metallica, Jaws, Walking Dead, X-Men 90s, even Star Wars. Right next to that, you got a flippin' Flash Gordon one. Then you got the Shadow, which the Shadow machine is super cool. The lever for shooting the balls is actually like a handgun. Next to the Dolly Parton one, love this machine, just lights up. And to the right of that, you have one of these brand new Pokémon pinball machines. Now these are nice, and the only other place that I've seen it, also brought to you by North Star, is that little arcade that's inside of Time Out Market in the Eaton Centre, except here it's a lot quieter, it's a lot more intimate, and I can have like a beer right at the machine. They have a Pulp Fiction machine, got a big hamburger in there. I've actually never played this one, but it looks awesome. And then they have the Munsters and the Big Lebowski. It's just an awesome setup of pinball machines. The vibe here is super low-key and cozy. They got a killer lineup of local beers and seasonal craft cocktails. The prices here are absolutely fair. $1 a game isn't bad. Local snacks like pepperoni sticks. Just remember the one rule of the house is before you start playing, keep your drinks in the cup holders. And for the love of God, keep your fingers off of the glass. This place is really awesome on Sundays because you can play unlimited pinball for $10. Fridays is disco night with DJ Trevor. And every second Saturday of the month, karaoke, baby! Ow! North Star Pinball is a heck of a place, and I can't recommend this spot enough if you're visiting Montreal. They have a separate menu for the cheap stuff and the expensive stuff. On to the next spot! And then it's on to Quartier des Spectacles to check out Arcade Montreal. This is Montreal's, I would say, arcade bar, and the setup here is absolutely perfect. If you just want to hang out, play games, without messing around with any physical tokens, this is the be-all, end-all when it comes to arcade bars here. Whether you want a cheap Labatt 50, want to try out their Mario Bros beer, you just pay a small cover charge at the door, usually under $10, and then virtually every single arcade cabinet here in the room and retro console inside is set up completely free to play. Whether it be Galaga, Miss Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, off-roading, you want to play some Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Street Fighter 2, baby, it's all yours and it's completely free. Aside from the retro consoles that'll instantly take you back to your childhood, I'm talking about Xboxes that are J-tagged and a couple of GameCubes set up, you already know what you're expecting when you walk in this bar. X-Men, TMNT, NBA Jam, and if you're into the more modern things, they do have the Nintendo Switch 2 set up for online tournaments that are actually streamed on Twitch. They even have a frickin' DDR machine. My friends, this is kind of like the one and done if you're into any sort of nerdy culture and want some affordable drinks. You can get beers by the bucket here. They have a MAME arcade. You want to play some NFL Blitz. This takes me back to my childhood, but I'm a grown man now and I want cocktails and free popcorn. The energy here is high and it's loud and it's easily one of the best spots in the entire city to just grab a beer and game. If you're visiting the downtown of Montreal and you're in the core of the thing and you really just want to go out and have a nice night out, there's a board game bar next door, but if you want to do video games, Arcade Montreal is the place to flip and be, my friends. Yeah, you can play video games in the comfort of your own room, but you might not have all the games that they do. They have so many different titles available on N64, Nintendo. You want to play a bunch of Xbox games, this is the place to be. Play some Burnout here, man. That's all I'm saying. Arcade Montreal is awesome. I can't recommend it enough. So there you have it. 2 awesome spots in the city that I would recommend if you're a video game fan like I am. And the 2 of them are actually quite close to each other, in walking distance, really. And once again, I just want to give them a shout out for allowing me to go in there with my camera and do a little bit of reporting for you folks. For more food, travel, gaming, and more, give us a subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one where we're going to do something else fun out here in the city. I'll leave you with that. Bye for now.